Hello and welcome to another video. On this one we're back in our Group 4 Championship and we're at Tokyo Central in a loop. So this is any Group 4, but obviously you've got to stay with it for the Championship. So race is about to get underway, and as you can see we had Dave Speed on pole and Jennings second there in the old Citroen. We're not going to stay with anyone in particular at the moment. We'll have a little look through down the field and I've kept it on the chase cam just so we can see how good or bad people are doing. As you see there, sparks flying. Obviously these tracks have got barriers all the way around them, so there's no runoff areas, so if you overcook it you will bounce off the barriers, and very easy to get a penalty. I would imagine by the end of it everybody will have a penalty. Tepic making it very easy there, but that's not the case. So yeah, at the moment Dave Speed first, Jag second and Tepic in third. Obviously in this race, as you know, you have to use the hard tyres at some point, but that's the only tyre regulation. So you can use softs, you can use mediums, you can use hards, or you can just use hards. I decided to go for start on softs and go as long as I could, and then pit, not put any fuel on, put the hards on for a couple of laps, and then pit again, fill up and use softs to the end. That was my strategy. We'll have to see if that one pays off. As you saw there, we were just on bubble top in the old Hurricane. I believe he started on hards, so he's obviously trying a different strategy, and we're just cycling through the field now to see the different cars. Loads of people there, penalties as you saw. Very easy to do, as I say, as we've got Robbie trying to make a move there, which he's just about done. Very difficult to overtake because it is only sort of two lanes wide for most of this, so very hard. If you come off the line, obviously you're slower. Very hard to overtake here, and obviously you've got to watch those barriers. Once you're following somebody, it's very easy to sort of take a bit too much speed into the corner because you can't see quite well, and the next thing you're sort of running down the barrier. So yeah, very easy to mess this up. We don't do the Tokyos that much. I'm not that keen on them, and so are a lot of people in the group. However, there are some people in the group that absolutely love them, so for that reason, you know, we do them. But yeah, I don't know, just not a favourite of mine by any stretch of the imagination. We're still on board with Robbie currently, down in 10th, so he's having an absolute mare. He's just made a position. Unfortunately, he's then got pushed onto the wall, so he's going to have to regroup for that one. When you're down in 10th place like this, I mean, it's really worked out bad for Robbie here, unfortunately, because he's on the soft tyre, so he should be quick. And he's stuck in 10th and is trying to find a way past 9th. Not easy to do on this track at all. Very difficult, as we've said, to overtake here. And he did just get the overtake done there, but obviously it compromised him, as you saw him bouncing off the wall. So Robbie having a bit of a mare here. He's normally pretty good, so I think he's just had a bad one here. Lately he's been winning and getting near the top. So anyway, we're back on board now with Bubble Top, who's way down in 8th. He's on the hard tyre. He started on the hard tyre, and I believe he's going to one-stop it and use the hard throughout the whole race, which is absolutely fine. I just thought it might make you a bit too slow, but Bubble Top's really quick driver, so he's obviously making those hards work. We'll stay with him for a bit and see if he can make some places up, because he's going to have the same problem getting past people. And as you can see, he's doing quite well here. He's remaining pretty consistent. He's obviously got to grips with this Hurricane very well. We're just going to have a look at somebody else now. I think we're on board with Victor in the old Scirocco there. Brilliant car, very quick, just eats those front tyres. And we're just going through the field now just to sort of see where everybody is. It still looks like we've got Dave Speed first, Jag in second and Tepic in third. So no change in the old top three there at this current time. It is nice to see different people at the front, which is really good. It just goes to prove that not all the cars are good at the same track. We're just going to skip on, as you can see. Going to skip on to Dave Speed's pit stop, I think, just to see, just to speed it up a bit, obviously. Where is he? So he's coming into the pits now. So obviously Jag and is it Bubble Top now, I believe, will take over. So yeah, Dave Speed into the pits now, as we can see. So that's good. And as you can see, I'm still in second, and we've got Bubble Top right on my bumper in third. As we pass the pits now, we're obviously going to go into the lead. But as I say, I've got Bubble Top all over me, as you can see. He's going to have to try and make a move. It might be better to line me up on one of the straights and then use the slipstream to get past. We'll just cut back to Dave Speed. He's still in the pits. Obviously it looks like he's coming out in fifth. Third. So not too bad for him, because obviously me, Jag and Bubble Top will still have to stop. So at the moment, looking good for Dave Speed there. Right, back to the front runners. Obviously Bubble Top is going to get that move done around the outside there. I gave him space. I could have pushed him into the barrier, but that's not what it's about. So we've given him space, and it's a drag race up this hill, which he's going to get by the looks of it. No, he's not, but I've compromised myself and grazed the barrier. He's going to come back down the inside, I reckon. Has he done enough to get in front? Yes, it looks like he has. So Bubble Top into first place there, Jag in second, and Dave Speed in third. But obviously Jag and Bubble Top have got pit stops to do. We're just going to skip on a little now, and I think Bubble Top and Jag come into the pits at the same time. Yes, they do. There they go. So it'd be interesting to see where they come out, and to see whether Dave Speed retakes the lead of the race, because obviously here he is there. He is going to, I believe... Yes, he has. So he has now taken back his first place, which was his anyway, while we're in the pits. Obviously, I don't know how this is going to sort itself out, because I think Dave Speed's got to stop again. I know Bubble Top hasn't got to stop again, and Jag's going to stop again, because obviously I've, like I said to you, I was only I was doing a two-stopper, so I will be stopping again, but let's see how this pans out. So I did get ahead there of Bubble Top. That's because I didn't put any fuel in, but I'm going to stop again on this lap or the next lap, whereas Bubble Top's not, so he's going to jump me now. And we're just going to skip on to the end there, because it did get a bit flat. So Bubble Top did make it to first place in the end. There he is, about to cross the line. Well done to him on his one stop on hards. Second place is Dave Speed, so well earned for him, since he led the race for most of it. So well done to Dave Speed. Third place to Jag, so well done to him for a good run as well. So that's your top three. Thanks for watching as always. Hit the like if you liked it, and I'll see you soon.